Today we are putting Old Elk Cigar Blend mano a mano. What? Trust me, I'll explain. Let's get started. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways Plus Plus, and today we're making an Old Elk battle against itself. So let me explain.
You have some explaining to do.
I did a December video haul and I casually mentioned I got another Old Elk cigar blend. When I did the cigar blend blind, Old Elk did not win, but it was still great pour. So I was super excited to get a backup bottle. Well, when I was in Colorado, I was doing some research and I realized there was a new Old Elk cigar blend out. I was about to click on to order it, but then I went back to my December haul video and I realized I already had it. So the original was Old Elk Cigar Cut. Now the new one is called Old Elk Cigar Cut Island Blend. You're probably wondering, what's the difference? Well, we'll get into that as we discuss the bottle details. If you like these videos, please click on that like button. Also hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. I will be giving away samples of these two. Sharing is caring, so stay tuned to find out how you can win some samples.
This is the way.
Old Elk said they're trying to extend their summer as long as possible. Their Island Blend pour is a one-way ticket to a tropical warm weather. We can use that right now, couldn't we? Well, let's get into these bottles. Bottle details: Old Elk Cigar Cut. Distiller: Old Elk Distillery. Mash bill: high malt straight bourbon, Old Elk rye, and Old Elk wheat. Aged a minimum of 6 years. These are finished in sherry cask 2 years, port cask 6 to 10 months, rum 8 months, and salterness 6 months. You can mention below how to properly pronounce that last one. Year 2023. Proof: 110.6 proof, making it 55.3 ABV. MSRP $150. Next, Old Elk Cigar Cut Island Blend. Distillers also Old Elk Distillery. Mash bill: high malt straight bourbon, aged 6 years, finished sherry cask 1.5 years, Armagnac 1.25 years, port cask 3 to 8 months, cognac 3 to 6 months. Year 2023. This is proof at 111.7 proof, making it 55.85 ABV, and MSRP for this bad boy is also $150. So as you can see, I already have both these poured as a blind. My wife came and did it, and just because they were in front of these doesn't mean that's the order they were actually in, but I will mix up as we're doing this so that I don't know which is which, and hopefully you don't either. We'll see. I just want to taste and compare these. I want to see if there's many differences, that one that stands out more than the other, so I just thought this would be fun to do. Let's just keep mixing up a second, and I already don't know which is which I didn't know from the beginning anyways.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Let's go into the nose for these. Oh, very, very similar nose. Just minor differences. This one actually smells a little bit more like the original one to me. This one has a little bit of a spicier, little bit of a nose. But both of them smell, nice and leathery. Okay, as you start smelling it, a little bit more honey on this one. So very interesting nose, very, very similar, but just minor differences where I feel like this one has a little bit more of a nose. Let's go in for the taste. Oh, that is good. That is very good. Very, very different actually on the first taste. Spicier, leather, a little bit of, of course it's my first drink here for this, so a little bit of alcohol up front. This one, a little bit sweeter, a lot going on at one time. I need to go through these one more time. So let me do that before I do backwards. So let's go through this. Dries out the tongue a little bit, a lot more flavor up front. Kind of I don't even know what is that. Trying to figure out what that note is up front. Just by the taste, this one tastes different to me. I'm gonna actually say this is probably the new one, but the Island Blend, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Let me go back into this one. Yeah, to me this tastes like what I remember tasting before. The leather.
I can taste the leather.
The kind of like bready taste. A lot going on in both of them. This one a little bit higher, spicier, sweeter. This one a little bit duller, leathery. Feels a little bit more aged in a way. What I'm gonna do now is stop here, drink these, wash my palate in between, and fast forward through all that. All right, so I did go through them another time quickly. Buttery caramel is what I was getting off of this one. I couldn't figure out what that was until I went through it again and I cleansed my palate in between. Now this one actually has a lot more flavor that I like on my palate. It's a little bit sweeter, a little bit of the honey. Of course, you get leather in both of them. I don't know what there's a taste in there that I haven't forgot what it is. I know once I stop videoing, I'll figure it out, but at this point, I can't explain it. That's one of those ones you just kind of need to sit down and sip and just kind of let it stay on the tongue to kind of figure out those things. But I want to make this kind of a quick video. So let me reveal this. Let me see. This to me beat out this one. I'm guessing that this is the new one. This is the original.
Legit.
So let's see. Let's go with this one first. B. Let's see what B is. Actually, so B is actually the Island Blend. I was wrong. I have it backwards. The Island Blend seems to be a little bit duller than the original. And so this one's the Cigar Cut. This one's the Island Blend. I actually prefer the original a bit more. They're very good. They both have a lot of flavors. The original's a little bit better for me, for my palate today. But let's talk about how you have a chance to win some samples of this so you can try it on your own. So in the comments below, please list your favorite cigar blend or rum finish whiskey. Now, I would choose a winner approximately 1 week from today. Work sometimes gets in the way, life gets in the way, and it doesn't always work out for a week. So I don't want to say a week and not get it out in a week, but pretty close to that or as soon as I can, okay? So make sure to leave those comments below so you have a chance to win.
Winner chicken dinner.
And once again, thank you for joining me on another journey down my whiskey rabbit hole. This cigar blend series is a lot of fun, and I really appreciate Nancy Fraley for actually bringing this to the whiskey community. So much fun. I can't wait to get into more of these cigar picks, but to our next one, cheers my friends.